not being mentally unstable is like cutting your hair when you have a breakdown. Cutting your hair when you have a breakdown, it has so many fucking benefits. I was bald head last year. Now I got like 3 scoops of hair.
I don't know why these niggas keep on stalking me. They wanna copy me.
Hey hoes, it's another video. Shout out to me because I'm recording 2 YouTube videos, a TikTok, and an Instagram reel. Who's a hardworking bitch? You's a hardworking bitch. Today, we gonna get our nails done. Me and nails go together really. Like, we go together real bad. And I love that for me because I don't know. I'm such a girl. Like, bitch, this time in 2019, if you was to tell me, like, girl, years from now, oh, I almost knocked this damn cup over. Everything was gonna be wet. Pause. Speaking of cup, bitch, did you drink your water today? I ain't think so. Go ahead, quench so your piss won't be smelling like a bomb of fluid. Before a bitch try to get... Oh! I'm so sorry for you doing it like that. Anyways, a bad bitch just woke up, editing room, teens. Before a bitch try to get cute, try to get funny. Remember, I get dangerously hilarious, hoe. I be looking at the mirror. I ain't got time for y'all to be like, oh my God, what's wrong? What's wrong? You know what? This low key gonna be my last disclaimer talking about my eyes. Bitch, y'all know my eyes be riding and rolling. What the fuck? Enjoy the vid. But now, like, if you was to tell, like, 18-year-old me that I was, like, gonna be so girly, oh my God, I would, like, tell you that you're a fucking liar. Because, I don't know. I ain't gonna say I grew up a little boy, but I grew up a little boy. And I'm not one of them bitches that's like, oh my God, I don't see how girls do this. I'm such a tomboy. I'm such a... No, like, I'm not one of them bitches that shame other bitches for doing girly shit. Because back in the day, I used to like want to do girly shit. But you know, I don't know. I don't know if it's the Chicago bitch in me, but like, I just grew aggressive and mannish. Calm down, gangster. The fuck? Don't get me wrong. I grew up playing with like brass dolls, Barbie dolls, and shit like that. But I feel like everybody that has like experienced some type of like trauma or any type of like coming to age experience, it's always that one flip that happens in your life that's like, okay, that's how we got like this. Like, I genuinely feel like I grew out of touch with like being a girl growing up. Cause like, this wig is tall as fuck. I'm glad I'm getting back to that era though. Because back then I grew up like in, I'm not gonna say boy colors because I don't feel like colors should have a gender. But like, I grew up liking girly stuff, and then after a while it was just that little switch. That switch over. Y'all, so much has been happening. And I just feel like it's happening too fast because what the fuck is going on? You know what? Let's take a break. Okay, break over. Have y'all ever like stuttered so hard y'all be want to shut the fuck up forever? Cause like, that be me. But no, back to the being a girl shit. I don't know. Stuff like getting my nails done and all that, it makes me feel like, you know, good. So that's why I'm actually like trying to put forth effort to start doing shit for myself as far as that. Because I feel like, okay, y'all, growing up, I grew accustomed to disappointments, and then I grew tired of that shit. Literally through high school, I was doing my own everything. On nails, hair, toes, makeup. I was struggling hard, but I was doing my own makeup. Like, it just, you know. And come to think about it, that's what kind of, I feel like if I wouldn't have got stood up so much, I wouldn't have started doing my hair. Like, I wouldn't start doing my own hair, and then I wouldn't have got the thought to go to hair school. Because, bitch, I don't know. I feel like, disclaimer, I'm going to talk about hair school a lot because that's one of the most traumatic moments of my life. So it's just like, yeah, if you don't want to hear me keep talking about it, just stop watching me. Because in these Get Ready With Me's, sometimes it's going to come up. I'm not going to say it's going to come up all the time, but like, yeah, sometimes it's going to happen. Because I don't know about y'all, but I have to talk about something 80 something times minimum before I get over it. No, because I brought that up because I seen a post like that a couple of days ago talking about like life choices and shit, and I just could relate so much. Like the post was basically like, when y'all was talking about what y'all wanted to be when y'all was gonna grow up, I was talking about how I was going to myself, you know. Then they went on to be like, and now that I'm still alive, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And I low-key like felt the fuck out of that. Like, y'all put y'all coochie in that status, because bitch, I get it. Literally, when people like in my family was like, I'm not gonna say they wasn't supportive, but they had their doubts about it, because I didn't want to go to college. Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to college when I was a freshman in high school. But you know when you're trying to fit the norm, you're trying to fit in with everybody and shit, you do be like creating delusions in your head. If I was to go to college, I would have went to college for law or psychology, because I wanted to be a therapist. But then I had this phase where I wanted to be a lawyer to support black men that's wrongly convicted and shit, and black women that's wrongly convicted. But then I had to realize, like, as a lawyer, you still have to support certain people, you know. Like, you still have to be a lawyer to certain people, and not all the time the people that you're being a lawyer for are going to be innocent. And I'm just not with the line. I'm not with the like pleading my case on trying to prove somebody's innocence when they're not innocent. I hope like this conversation don't trigger nobody, but I feel like it needs to be talked about, and it needs to be a fucking support group for the girlies that's like I don't know. I just feel like it needs to be talked about, and it needs to be like a support group for the girlies on shit like that. Because y'all, when I tell y'all I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, I'm just going with the flow. I'm having a good time going with the flow, but like, bitch, I'm scared. I ain't gonna lie, it's like a real ass bitch to admit that they scared, because I don't give a fuck. A lot of people be looking at shit on social media and automatically think somebody's life is peachy keen. Bitch, you do not know me from a can of paint. I get the whole like we feel connected to each other through the internet, but at the same time, people be having to realize social media is fake. Social media is fake. We are real people, but social media is fake as fuck. You don't know what realities people is selling your ass outside of this little app. And that's why I be feeling like I attract a lot of people to me, because I'm authentic, I'm raw, and I'm fucking real as fuck. Monet, you did not have to say all that. The double F-bomb is crazy. I just want y'all to feel me. You feel me? I don't have time for the bullshit. I don't have time for faking a lifestyle. I don't have time for none of that. So that's why it's like when people be like, oh my god, you're so real, you're so real, thank you. But like, I be feeling like everybody should be real. Like, bitch, be real with yourself if you ain't gonna be real with everybody else around you, at least. It was so crazy. I had a conversation like this with my family probably like a year before all my social media started going crazy. I had family members telling me that I need to act a certain way on social media so people won't perceive me as something, so people won't perceive me as this, as that. When I tell y'all, I don't give a fuck. And that's why I act how I act. I don't have time for the faking. I don't have time for the personas. I don't have time for none of that shit. Because if you see me in real life, like for instance, all the people that be on like TikTok and shit doing skits, and people be wanting them to act like how they act on Instagram, but then they looking at them crazy as fuck because they don't act like that in real life. You end up in a hard place. You feel? I don't have time to be turning something off and on. Like, when I tell y'all I did that majority of my life, trying to fit into people's image of how they wanted me to be. And then you gotta realize, girl, live life for you. Fuck these people. I ain't gonna lie, I have to say that when it comes to certain family too. Like, I have to be like, bitch, you don't even see these people a lot. You don't see these people as often. So why are you trying to condemn yourself and who you is because that's what they like? That's honestly why I say I'm not for everybody, because when a lot of people be like, oh my god, you're so funny, you're so weird, I want to be around you, I want to be your friend, I'm gonna be so real with you. A lot of people are not going to genuinely like you for you, or like you because of your personality. A lot of people be liking me for the idea that they have of me in their head. And that's okay. But don't be trying to make me like you know, fit into your narrative when you see that I don't. That's why I be telling people, like, I'm not for everybody. I'm not. Once people realize it's okay to not be for everybody, then they'll be okay. That's another thing. Like, bitches will literally have a full meltdown, hating people, trying to harass a person, trying to have a fan base harass a person because one person say something bad about them, or one person say how they don't like them, one person say how they irritate, one person say this, one person, bitch, you're gonna have people that talk about you. And I ain't got time to boost nobody's ego. Ain't no, oh, if you ain't got haters, then people ain't gonna talk about you. I'm not finna give you that talk, bitch. People are gonna talk about you because that's what people do. Fuck a hater, fuck all that. They talked about Jesus, they talked about Beyonce. Fuck all that shit, okay? People are going to talk because that's what people do. It's always gonna be somebody that don't have shit going on for themselves and that takes pride in talking shit and hating people. And again, that's not to say that people can't be haters, because people do be haters. People do. But the thing is, stop trying to feed yourself that delusion of like people, everybody is hating on you. I had to catch myself in a moment of that. I remember I was in a Facebook group with these ladies. It was like this is when I was like heavy into hair, and it's so crazy because y'all, I was so passionate about doing hair, and I don't want to touch nobody else's head but mine. Years later, all that passion gone, and you're doing something totally different from, well, not all the way different, because I wanted to be like a social media hairstylist a little bit that was known and shit, but it's like, bitch, you're known for your personality. High five. I ain't gonna lie, that's why I find this like kind of one of the best moments in my life, because bitch, think about it. Back in the day, people was calling you irritated. I'm irritated because my camera ended up dying. Like, what the fuck? I said camera like I'm not using an iPhone 11. You know, I'm irritated because I don't even remember what the fuck I was talking about. Oh, we was talking about people talking shit. I'm getting hot as hell in this road. What's going on? Let me try side part. Cause I like the curved ones. Paul. Y'all, speaking of curved ones, why this boy that ghosted me, he tried to come back in my life, and it's like, boy, go to hell. Once you leave the real nigga, this shit finna piss me clean off. When I move it, it don't want to move. But when I'm talking, the bitch want to make all the noise in the world. Like, what's going on, sis? Are you trying to be the main character? I need to put my clothes on before I yeah, I need to put my clothes on because I'm getting hot as fuck. So I'm gonna at least put my shirt on and then I'm gonna come back. Oh, this shirt is cute. Bitch, we look a hot mess. Ooh, y'all just heard that stomach growl though. Bitch, I'm hungry as hell. And I hate the fact that I'm not a breakfast person because I genuinely don't eat food until like the afternoon. And it's not even on purpose. It's just the fact that I don't do breakfast. I don't know why I don't do breakfast. It's just not my thing no more. The type of person that I am, when it comes to intentions, I set my intentions at the door. I know we just gonna be like womping. I'm not gonna get my hopes up to hear from you. Bitch, I don't even call dudes when that's just what it is. Like, usually they be the ones calling me, and it's crazy because it's like they be the main ones like, yeah, I don't want no strings attached, I don't want no feelings, baby. That was already, you know, that was already decided. And it's like, me personally, I don't want to talk to these niggas on a serious note anyway, because it's like, y'all show time and time again how embarrassing y'all eat. For instance, it was this boy in my inbox. He wanted to talk to me. Dead ass to talk to him, y'all, because he was fine. But then I checked the page. Someone tell me to check that man page. I'm like, okay, family guy. This man had reels and highlights of his kids and his BM and shit. Had the date to where him and his BM was together in the bio. It's just so crazy. Like, niggas will really embarrass you. And for the bitches that be like, oh, I don't owe no bitch loyalty. I don't owe a bitch loyalty. But I always think about it in my head like this. Imagine if that was your man. Would you still be laughing? Oh, I didn't fucking think so. Stuff is irritating. Like, that's why I be saying that girl support girl shit is a myth and it doesn't fucking exist. Like, what Glow really say? Don't call me sis. I am not your sister. I will fuck your man. You bitches be like that in real life. Bitches be like that in real life. And it's so scary to me because it's like, okay, we're flat. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. That's why I don't go on 2-mans. That's why I don't go on double dates. I don't like bringing my men that I'm talking to around my friends. I just don't. And the one thing that be pissing me off is people be like, oh, if you don't trust your friends, then that's you problem. That's not your friend's fault, bitch. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I've had friends that fucked the tattoos off one of my exes before, so I just avoid all of that at all costs. One thing that I'm learning, a lot of people be saying shit like, oh, what is something that you learned as in your 20s? What's something? And then everybody just saying shit about like life shit. Like, I get life shit too, because people need to hear that in their early 20s, but let's talk about the other shit that you need to come to terms with. Everybody is not going to be built like you, and I had to find that out the hard way, because me personally, I wouldn't move on a friend's man. I wouldn't want to talk to him regardless of if they're broken up. Why? Because not only is that weird, but that's my friend. Like, you know, the type of bitch I am, I don't even want to smile around your man. Like, and not saying my friends have to be the same, but I'm just saying, just to avoid all that shit at all costs, I don't be wanting to give nobody an excuse to be like, oh yeah, watch that. Call me young boy, bitch, because I swear I'm traumatized. I don't play that. I don't. And a lot of people be trying to be like, oh, well, you need to get better friends. You need to get better friends. Bitch, I just separate all of that together. Because when I tell y'all, like, I have serious issues when it comes to, like, trusting people, breaking toxic cycles, all that. So a lot of the shit that, like, a lot of the ways that I am now, it plays a part into how I was treated in like years before that. Like, for instance, my friend, like my best friend, like, for instance, my best friend be getting mad at me sometimes because she'll plan something with her other work friends, or they will invite her somewhere and she would want me to come, and I will tell her no. Why might you ask? Because every friend I've had, they act different around their other friends, or every friend I've had, they act different around a man. So like, I just be avoiding that shit. Like, people be like, oh, if that's your friend and they never gave you that vibe, then you shouldn't think of them like that. Bitch, nobody that has ever done bad shit to me gave me a bad vibe. So it's like, is that really proper judgment? No. And it's like, the rate I'm going right now, if I was to ever be in them situations that I used to be back in the day, I'm going to jail. That's another realization that I find so funny. Everybody is on Twitter giving advice to the people that just hit their 20s on like, oh yeah, you know, credit. This is what you should have learned in your 20s. Da, da, da. Girl, another realization that you really need to take into consideration when you're in your 20s is that, bitch, you can go to jail. You can go to real jail. Back in the day, I probably could have stole off of her mid-sentence if she was disrespecting me and I get a consequence for real. But it's like, bitch, now people are going to press charges on you. So yeah, that's why I just like stay away from the negativity as a whole. At the rate that I'm going, I don't know. I don't like confrontation for a reason, because I either go 0 or I go straight to 100. Like, not even on no corny shit, because I hate when bitches be like, oh, I go 0 to 100. But me, like, witnessing myself go from 0 to fucking 100 is crazy. And I don't like the bitch I become when I get angry. I just don't. Like, it's so ugly. This girl was cute, so hopefully it curl like how I like. That's low-key why I don't like these like hair companies and shit, and sometimes even like Amazon hair, because they'll try to tell you a wig is human hair, but it's really just like a blend. And it's like, bitch, if it's a blend, say that. I don't like it. I'm gonna get so irritated. This side is cute. I think I'm gonna do these over, but I have to leave now, so I can't do shit. I might do it when I come back. I don't know.
Straight to a penthouse, Miami Beach. Hey, yo. Talk crazy on tweets. They don't want it cause I come to defeat. They don't want it. I peek, these niggas all sweet. Bamboo sticks all in the Jeep. It's a new weirdo every week. Get the whip, put it up for my seeds. No care for the IG, just no care. Do anything for clout. They do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. They do anything for clout.
Y'all, I am back from the motherfucking nail shop. I'm gonna be so rude with y'all. It's a whole different day. These are the clackers. Y'all already know they're gonna be on my Pinterest board, and I'm gonna put the Pinterest link in the description box. Oh, not even the description box. I'm gonna put the Pinterest link in the pinned comments, because people be talking about they don't check description boxes and shit, but reading is fun the fucking mental. Right? Right. My hair is in rollers because I'm doing another get ready with me, because I told y'all in the other clips I did not like the curls. So yeah, be on the lookout for that video. And again, the link to my nails is gonna be in the pinned comment in the comment section. And what else? I think that's it. Yeah, I got to go. If you liked it, I love you, and if you didn't, true brick. I'll call y'all next week. Bye.